The top doctor at the military hospital begged her on voicemail, his voice so soft you'd think he was asking her to a hotel room. Really just raised one eyebrow. The second voicemail was from Rory Carter. This guy was a legend at the military general hospital. But when he talked to Riley, his tone was humbler than a desperate simp. Really, I'm really in a bind. An old friend's son has this rare illness, he's getting worse. Those special pills you gave him aren't working anymore. Can you please come take a look? Riley drummed her fingers on the table and called him back, voice lazy as hell. I'll come to the clinic after class tomorrow. Tell him to swing by. Rory sighed, that kind of sigh, that screams, I'm trapped. He's stuck in the VIP wing. Strict protocols, he can't leave. Riley's fingers stopped. Stop playing games, Rory. Who's the patient? A pause. Then his voice dropped to a whisper, like he was sharing a dirty secret. Brad Morgan. Yeah, General Sean Morgan's grandson. This isn't just any case. The Morgans have quietly reached out to every top doctor in the country. They're offering $20 million to whoever cures him. Riley's eyebrow arched, that look that says, now that's something. The Morgan family was legendary. Sean Morgan. Even the president bows to that man. And Brad Morgan, only 30 years old, already the youngest admiral of his era, his victory splashed all over the news. A man like that, brought down by an illness. She checked her encrypted contract inbox. Sure enough, an official invitation from the National Healthcare Department was sitting right there. On the dark web, she went by, healing hand, a reputation for cracking medical mysteries, leading her own elite team. The government coming to her. No surprise. She smirked. 20 million. Who wouldn't get weak in the knees? I'll take the case. What she didn't know. The Kirks had caught wind of the Morgan news too. Leland was already on the phone, scheming, trying to wedge his way in. The Kirk family had always been just out of reach of high society, this was their golden ticket to kick down the door. Meanwhile, another rumor was setting the city on fire. The richest family in Curran had landed in Crowlands, offering an insane bounty for information on their missing daughter. Everyone had dropped everything, desperate for a piece of that pie. Next morning, her phone rang like a damn wake-up call from hell. Really stretched, dragged herself out of bed. On the other end, Timothy Powell, her research advisor, his voice dripping with jealousy like he'd just been cheated on. Really? I told you to handle the data organization. You're nowhere to be seen. Are you trying to get yourself kicked out of my group? Stacy was here at dawn. I expect you here immediately. Really didn't say a word. Just hung up. Glanced at the clock, 10 a.m. She'd been up half the night digging through ancient medical texts, lost in old prescriptions. Overslept. She yawned, flipped open her laptop, fired off a quick email, grabbed her backpack, and bolted out the door. Her bike tore through the streets until she pulled up in front of the university lab. Parked. Strode toward the entrance. Swiped her card, screen blinked. Denied. Access revoked. Right then, the lab doors swung open, and out came Stacy, flanked by two upperclassmen from the research team. One guy spotted her stuck at the door, and his grin stretched wide like a split watermelon. He looked her up and down, that kind of greasy, flirty once over. Well, really? Think you're special? Showing up late, ditching your work, looks like you finally pushed the professor too far. Lab access is locked. Your days here are over, sweetheart. That sweetheart hit like sour candy, sticky and mean. Stacy just stood there, arms crossed, wearing that, I'm just watching you crash, and burn, smile. Really leaned against her bike, helmet tucked under her arm, and looked at the three of them. Stacy was always the good little student, showing up at dawn to kiss the professor's ass. Really? She never gave a damn about any of that. For years, she'd hidden her sharpness just to protect the Kirk family's pathetic pride, handing over racing victories for Stacy to take the spotlight, letting the professor claim credit for her papers, even doing all the grunt work in the lab without a complaint. But now, she glanced down at that $20 million message on her phone, then looked back up at Stace's fake smile. Shook her head slowly. You know what? You're right. I should go. She swung her leg over the bike, the engine roaring to life, leaving the three of them choking on her exhaust. 3 blocks away, her phone lit up again. A new message on the dark web channel, the Owen family had raised the bounty. Higher than anyone could imagine. And the missing daughter they were tearing the world apart to find. She was popping a candy, her eyes in the rearview mirror glittering with scorn. Oh, the show had only just begun.